government may be covering up what really happened on September 11th.
So many emails coming in. We've been really overwhelmed, say, between the emails, the blogs, the websites, everybody is writing and talking about it. Charlie Sheen made the comments during a hard-to-believe interview on a radio show. And don't move, because in just a moment, the host of the radio show, the guy who actually spoke with Sheen, is going to join me live here on Showbiz Tonight. But first, let's get you up to speed on the latest developments.
The more you look at stuff, especially specific incidents, specific events in or around the fateful day, it just raises a lot of questions.
The questions Charlie Sheen is raising about the 9/11 attacks are raising a lot of eyebrows. Our email inbox immediately started to overflow, and the coverage on Showbiz Tonight is getting a lot of attention. The website 9/11 Blogger calls Showbiz Tonight's coverage, quote, the first time a major news station has covered 9/11 questions in any reasonable format. It all started with a radio interview Sheen gave to GCN radio network host Alex Jones, a cult hero of sorts to 9/11 conspiracy theorists. Well, during the interview, Sheen made clear that he backs Jones' views.
We're not conspiracy theorists on this particular issue. It seems to me like, 19 amateurs with box cutters taking over 4 commercial airliners and hitting 75% of their targets. That feels like a conspiracy theory.
Sheen also made another shocking suggestion that we may not know the full story about the collapse of the World Trade Center.
I have a hard time believing that a fireball traveled down the elevator over 1,100 feet and still had the explosive energy to destroy the lobby like it was described. I said, hey, call me insane, but did it sort of look like those buildings came down in a controlled demolition?
I was your age. I can only dream about my parents splitting up.
As the star of the hit sitcom 2.5 Men, Sheen is seen weekly by about 10 million people, and many of them may end up paying attention to his controversial comments on 9/11.
My next guest is a man who needs no introduction. He is the host of Sunday news program Meet the Press. Tim Russert, thanks for joining us on Deadline Live.
Real pleasure.
Battery is near empty. Time to recharge.
Department of Labor under George W. Bush has come out and said he thinks 9/11 was an inside job. So has Ray McGovern, CIA analyst who briefed both Bush and Reagan. Paul Craig Roberts, Deputy Secretary of the Treasury, father of Reaganomics, and among others, Lieutenant Colonel Bob Bowman, who was former director of advanced space programs development under Ford and Carter. And these are some pretty heavyweight people. These aren't conspiracy theorists, Tim. These are some heavyweight people that work under these major administrations.
Well, I'll leave their judgments and opinions to them, and I obviously have done my reporting and offer the truth as I see it.
A lot of people would like to learn more about this. Obviously, I don't think we got everything out of those investigations, the 9/11 investigations, that we would need in order to determine a multitude of wars.
Who is that?
This is pretty important stuff, don't you think, Tim? Is it possible we can have you get one of these guys on your CNBC program? Tim, are you with me? Russert? Tim, are you with me?
We just witnessed some kind of secondary follow-up explosion on the World Trade Center #2, the wall secondary.
There was another major explosion. The building itself, literally the top of it came down, sending smoke and debris everywhere.
Just seconds ago, there was a huge explosion, and it appears right now the second World Trade Tower has just collapsed.
There were 2 or 3 similar huge explosions, and the building literally shook. You literally shook at the base of this building.
We understand now there has been a secondary explosion on Tower 2.
What happened was I was down in the basement. All of a sudden we heard a loud bang, and the elevator doors blew open. Some guy was burnt up, so I dragged him out. His skin was all hanging off.
There was a heavy-duty explosion. Just went boom, it was like a bomb went off.
Then there's secondary explosions, and then the subsequent collapses.
We've heard reports of secondary explosions after the aircraft impacted.
I was about 5 blocks away when I heard explosions, 3 thuds, and turned around to see the building we just got out of
antenna tip over and fall in on itself.
Federal agencies that were down there do believe that there was some sort of explosive device somewhere else besides the planes hitting.
I got an eyewitness who said there was an explosion on